Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, if you tuned in tonight to catch some of the world's best junior golfers making highlight magic in the final round of the Pepsi Little Peoples, things didn't quite go according to plan. In fact, there was no second round of play. Heck, not one of the 300 golfers in the field completed a single hole because for a good portion of this morning, Westview was turned into a river delta, a raging one. After trying to wait out a 4.5-hour weather delay, Little People's executive director Nan Ryan was forced to wipe out the entire final day of play. Based on course conditions, it was hard to argue with that choice. As you can see, a high volume of water began crossing Quincy's 36th Street west into Westview around 9:30 and sent a temporary river across the 18th fairway that lasted for a couple of hours. The pictures here are striking as to just how much water was actually dumped onto the course, which crisscrossed Westview in ways that would have made for some incredibly interesting new water hazards. The 18th green became a virtual island, as you can see, and there was a new pond pooling behind the par 3 ninth. Thusly, trophies were awarded today based on first round scores alone. One local winner today, Quinn Thomas, out of Hannibal in the 3B division. So we were forced to go indoors. Basketball today, Jacksonville shootout. The host team taking on Quincy Notre Dame, and James White had things going. His team without star Brady Hayes, and they didn't need him today. White simply touching it all today on the net right there. An 8-1 run for Sean Taylor's team out of the gate, and more for Mr. James White. Good football player. Didn't realize he had this great of touch today. Wide open, and you give the kid that shot, he's going to convert at a high percentage. He was like 60% shooting today. Quincy Notre Dame trying to get back into this thing, running. Carter Cramsey with a nice pass inside to Tanner Stuckman. At the other end, though, Jacksonville continued to answer. This kid's going to be good. 6'6", Brandon McCombs got the nice stroke right there. Oh, good stuff from him. Jacob Mayfield trying to answer back for Q&D. The backdoor cut, pretty, and he drew the bucket and the Band-Aid in the three-point play. Then some more Tanner Stuckman. I don't know that this was maybe the purest three-pointer he ever shot, but it works, and he smiles to let you know it did go down. Too much James White, too much Jacksonville in this one as the Crimsons get this thing done and get it done in a major way. 45-28 in their favor. Also, Pittsfield taking on Mexico. Brad Tomhave's team making short work of Greg Fisher's Mexico Bulldogs, giving them what for today. Quinn Leahy doing some things in the second half of this game and the first half as well. Comes free right here. A three-point play that probably could have been 4 with the contact he took. That works. More to come from the backcourt for the Saukies. Nick Reel free and clear and able to shoot his team up by 23 at this point. How about some Corbin Personette doing Corbin Personette type things with the larceny and the layup right here to start the second half. A blowout from start to finish in this one. We'll leave you with a little Tanner Ashburn doing the takeaway and transition 2 thing as Pittsfield Saukies win in an absolute blowout. They looked really good, got a lot back from last season. Impressive performance for them. Impressive performance as well from Payson Seymour Indians taking on Clinton today. Drew Burwinkle here to Sam Brinkman, making the extra pass and making it work at that point. Payson Seymour up by 8. Burwinkle doing the jump shot thing as well from the top of the key. Long 2 for him, and then the 3 would fall courtesy of Evan Lenz. It's an 11-point lead in favor of the Indians. At that point, they're not done. We've got more for you. Trevor Mayers, he's going to have a nice bucket coming this direction in transition. And then how about this? Hashtag Burwinkled as Payson Seymour gets the win as well, blowing out Clinton on the day to start things off on the right foot. Little Prospect League baseball, good bounce back win for the Quincy Gems tonight as they knock off Danville. 5-2 your final. Taylor Schwainer today, 3 hits and 3 ribbies to lead his team to victory. Crazy game going on in Hannibal, just finished moments ago. Kokomo Jackrabbits in and looking to build an early lead. They would do exactly that. This is Sal Teormina with the single. 2 come home to score, but Sal is gunned out trying to stretch a single into a double. Later, Chris Falanews. He's flirting with a Big Mac Jack. Top of the roof. That is an absolute blast. Solo shot. At one point in this one, 5-0 in favor of Kokomo. The Cavemen would come all the way back. In the 6th, they start the scoring, courtesy of Sam Griggs. All of these runs coming late.